What's up, family? Certified Badman's here, and welcome back to my channel. Your boy been super consistent, man. I've been dropping videos back to back to back to back. I really hope y'all liking them though. Let me know if y'all liking like the consistent uploads, or y'all rather kind of like wait a little bit before I upload. Let me know what you guys think. Either way, I truly appreciate every single one of you guys' support. It goes a long way. I am nothing without y'all. So every single person tuning in, even if we're not getting crazy numbers, bro, I'm still like okay with what I'm doing, and I know that one day it'll kind of pay off. So either way, I appreciate every single person. But today's video is just another authentic vlog, just another day in the life of a TURO entrepreneur. I have a booking for tomorrow at 6 a.m. I don't know why it took me so long to process that, but I have a booking for tomorrow at 6 a.m. It's just a day booking, and to be very honest, this month of January has been slower than usual, probably one of my slowest months, but I prepped for it and I knew that this was gonna come just because it's January. Plus it's like mad cold in Atlanta right now, so, and I think everywhere it's like a like winter disaster everywhere. It is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. I know for sure when the weathers get better, and you know, I think it'll be like more consistent than usual. But right now we're on the way to the car wash to get a car wash for the vehicle to kind of get it ready. Usually, y'all know I always wash the car, clean the car myself. Especially right now, it's dirty, but it's still something I can do myself. But with this weather conditions, it's like 20 something degrees right now. Even though the sun is out, it's still like mad cold. So I'm not able to like do it myself. So shout out to the people at the hair and car wash for actually being out with this weather condition. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely have to leave them a good tip or something, because without them, then I would literally have to do it myself, and that'll be a disaster. Hands will be freezing cold and all that stuff. I'll definitely get Tati's help, but yeah, that'll be like crazy for both of us. I don't even want to put her in that kind of situation. Either way, y'all, I'm on the way to the car wash right now, so I guess I'll see y'all when I get there. Ski! Also, this week's booking, or tomorrow's booking I should say, is a little different. It's just a day. Like, I literally drop off the car super early in the morning, and I get it at like late at night or whatever. But yeah, I can't wait to like discuss that with you guys too. The earnings is a little bit different, but of course those are estimated earnings. It's still likely to change after the drop off, so I don't want to go ahead and tell you guys about that right now. I'd rather just wait to kind of give you guys the full receipt and much more like organic and truthful review. Y'all already know the drill, man. Y'all know y'all gotta chill to the end of the video to kind of see what we did, how much we made, was it worth it or not. And I really want you guys' opinion on this, because this one's a very different. Like I said, January has been a slow month, so that kind of explains what I'm gonna be explaining probably tomorrow or something. So either way, you guys stay tuned, man. I appreciate your support. Like, comment, and subscribe. Look at this, y'all. The car wash is packed. I've actually never stayed this far in line ever. This is crazy, man. I got Tati right there and the other car right there. Y'all see that? That's the Nissan right there, because man, I wasn't really trying to stay outside in the cold while they're doing the interior of my vehicle, so I just had Tati just come with me. So I'm so tired, guys. I've been tired like the past week. It's Wednesday, and I've really been tired since like Monday, for real. I think I've just been overworking my body, especially with like YouTube content on both of my channels. But this is the year, man. This is the year I said I'm really gonna dedicate everything I have to YouTube and really try to you know, kind of build my following. So I'm gonna give it my all, and I think we've been going strong, man. It's January and we've been dropping a lot of videos. Like I said, let me know if you guys are messing with the consistent uploads. You know, I feel like that's the trick to like building my following and building my audience. But of course, let me know what you guys prefer. You know, if the consistent uploads is good to y'all, drop a like down below. Let me know. All right, family, this is the current state of the Tesla right now. It just got an exterior car wash. Look at that. That's from my little accident that I caused by myself, a little curb rash. This is the exterior vibes right now. All we're doing is just waiting for the interior to get clean, and then that should be it. Kind of like the Tesla in this state though. Like, I like the way the trunk goes up that way, and it kind of makes the car look a little bit sporty in a way, doesn't it? But yeah, man, I love this car, man. Such a beautiful car. I'm so glad I got it. And to be quite frank, right before this car, guys, right before this car, I actually had a Mercedes. I had a Mercedes Benz right before this, which it was cool, but it got nothing on a Tesla. It was a 2016 C300 Mercedes, which is pretty nice. But yeah, when I really decided to kind of take like TURO really serious, I just knew that putting a Mercedes is just like, nah. Like the maintenance is crazy compared to a Tesla. So I sold the Mercedes on Facebook Marketplace, and then I bought a Tesla like a week after. And it's been one of the best decisions in my life. I don't know if I obviously will still have like a gas vehicle just because I want to have a crazy fleet, but I will always have 1 or 2 electric cars in the fleet because that's just the new wave, man. That's just a new wave. Like Teslas are actually one of my favorite cars right now. I'm in love with the Cybertruck. I really want a Cybertruck. But yeah, the convenience is crazy. The vibe is just good. Like, in fact, you don't need a key. You can operate from your phone. It's just like 2030. It's 2030. Now I know they have hybrid cars and all that. I never drove a hybrid car personally, but I don't still think it's messing with the Tesla. I don't think it's with the Tesla still. So it is what it is, though. Alright y'all, what's going on? So I just left the car wash, which took, I did not expect to spend 2 hours, you know, washing my car. I literally thought it was gonna be a quick job, but it is what it is. They got some new guys today, not gonna lie, but they did do a great job. I'm gonna give them that. They took their time, but the time was well spent. Like, they did a great job with the vehicle. It looks clean. I know my booking for tomorrow is gonna be excited and happy to just be in this car. Even after I got the car wash, I'm like, damn, where we going tonight? You know what I'm saying? But they did a phenomenal job, so shout out to them. And it was only $45, so especially in this cold weather. So yeah, good looking. But right now I'm just gonna chill in the car, just edit a little bit. I brought my laptop with me, so I'm gonna edit, finish this video while watching, you know, a little bit of TV, a little bit of YouTube. So I kind of like to do this sometimes. Shout out to the Tesla for offering this kind of hospitality, you know, just get some me time a little bit while I edit this video, just chill in the car. And then I have a haircut appointment here in a little bit. That's really why I actually didn't like go to the crib. I'm gonna just chill, edit a little bit, because my haircut appointment is in like the next like hour. So it don't really make sense for me to go back to the crib, but I'm gonna do that and then probably head back to the crib, and then we got the 6 a.m. booking, so stay tuned for that. Let's get it.
And you're going to receive earnings. Now, all the earnings are partial.
So I'm going to receive partial earnings if I cancel now. Oh, but my status wouldn't be affected?
No, it's going to be canceled again.
Okay, as long as my status isn't affected, then yes, I would like to proceed. Or as long as I wouldn't get charged any fee, I would like to proceed with the cancellation.
Okay. Allow me 2 minutes and hold please.
Okay.
Thank you so much for the waiting time.
Hi.
Hi, so I already canceled the reservation, okay?
Okay, so what happens next?
Nothing. You're going to receive the partial earnings and that's it. Or what do you want?
Oh no, I'm just asking.
I don't know. It's only cancel the reservation right now at the moment. There's nothing more that we can do.
Okay, and then you said I'll receive the partial earnings.
You're going to receive an email with more information regarding your partial earnings. And that's it.
Okay, thank you so much for your assistance.
You're welcome. In the case that your guest want to revoke with you, you can revoke with her or with him.
All right.
That's all at the moment.
All right, that's fine.
Okay. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for calling.
You too, thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Oh, no.
Alright y'all, what's going on? What's popping? So today's currently the next day, and what you just saw in the last clip was a representation of someone pretty much being sneaky and me using the TURO policy to protect myself. So brief story on what really happened. So the individual booked for yesterday morning at 6 a.m. like I previously stated in the video, and he just was unserious about it and was uncertain with his time. I reached out just to check up, and he was like, okay, I'll be there at 7 to 8. And I'm just like, okay. And then that morning he's like, oh, my Uber is not here. It's gonna take him a long time. I won't get there till possibly 8:45 or 9. And then just the whole time he was just being real sneaky about it and just being uncertain. And when you start being uncertain, it just puts me in a bubble of, do you really know what's going on, or are you being sneaky? Which one? Plus, usually when I see like reviews or the fact that this person has booked prior with other guests, with other hosts, it kind of gives me a sense of comfortability. But with this individual, in his case, he had only had like one booking, 0 reviews, and he had no profile picture. And supposedly it was an Asian lady. The date of birth and ID and picture ID and everything matched. So everything was accurate in that standpoint. But just the behavior and the demeanor and the way this individual was texting, first and foremost, didn't really seem like a female, and it didn't seem like somebody who was responsible. It's more or less sounded like a guy, not even a female. It's more or less sounded like a guy who was just a young guy, and he was putting emojis in the video, in the text message, and a whole bunch of stuff, and it was just making me feel, it just made me feel uncomfortable for me to want to give you my car. And then the whole time, his whole standpoint, or her whole standpoint, was I wasn't gonna be there and I was just gonna drop off the vehicle, and that way they wouldn't be able to see me. But when a guest starts acting suspicious and you don't necessarily have prior reviews and nothing like us, you don't necessarily have prior reviews or nothing like that, it kind of puts me in a just want to make sure kind of standpoint. So I always like to personally deliver the vehicle or have my co-host deliver the vehicle for me. Just pretty much somebody needs to actually hand them the vehicle. A lot of times I've actually just parked the car at the airport or whatever, and I'll just unlock. But I actually gave this person the benefit of the doubt. I actually was kind of gonna do that because 6 a.m. was kind of early. I didn't see the need of me having to wake up at 6 a.m. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna park the car at the location, which is a very safe location, and I will just unlock the vehicle whenever you arrive, right? So I explained this to the guest, and she was just like, no, could you actually add me to the app so I can just unlock it myself? Why would I add a stranger to the app? You know, if it was a situation where I had already met you, and then now you just want me to add you to the app for convenience, that's different. But I haven't even delivered the car to you. You want me to add you to the app so that you can unlock the vehicle by yourself. So those are just little smart tactics that, you know, the guest was doing that made me feel like, okay, this is kind of fishy, this is kind of suspicious. So I still went on with the deal as according to TURO's policy and guidelines. But then when it came to a situation where it's like, okay, well, you booked for 6 a.m. and you're not trying to show up till 9 a.m. According to TURO's policy and guidelines, if you don't show up after 30 minutes, I believe, then I could pretty much cancel the trip and receive partial earnings, which is about 75% of the daily rate, plus whatever other fees like delivery fee and all that as well. So when he was acting a little weird like this, and you know, he would blow me up or she would blow me up at like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. and there's no need for you to try to keep constantly calling me when I can just text you through the TURO app. And what a lot of people don't like to do is they don't like to, when they have something fishy going on, they don't like to actually talk to you through the TURO app. They like to kind of call you or send you a direct message. How unprofessional is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that just gives off another sneaky vibe. So this individual was doing that, and he kept calling me and blowing me up, and when I wasn't picking up, she would, or he would, or whoever would call TURO and report me saying I'm being unresponsive. So then they send me emails in like a threatened format, and I'm gonna read one of the threatening emails that they actually sent to me, just so you guys can have a better understanding of what really happened. So they called me after the guest had reached out to them saying I was being unresponsive, and I missed their call, and they sent me an email saying if I don't call them within 15 minutes to confirm you can still provide your card for this trip, we would be charging you, we would be forced to cancel, and we'll be forced to cancel the booking on your behalf, which includes a $50 fee. We also think you should be aware that if you fail to deliver the car for a booked trip and we have to cancel the booking as a trip no-show, the fee is $150. And I'm just like, hold on. I'm not the one at fault here. The guest is the one tripping. So I called them, explained that to them, and they're just like, okay, cool, just make sure you give him the car. But then the next day when he starts acting this way, or she starts acting this way, or whoever, you know, I have the opportunity to then be like, okay, look, I don't even want this booking no more. The guest is already late. It's already been 2.5, 3 hours. I've given enough grace, and no. At this point, I don't even want to give my car to this individual because I don't feel safe and I don't feel comfortable. And I explained to them, if you read our conversations, you can just see this individual, one, doesn't know how to book or rent out a Tesla. Two, doesn't even know how to drive the vehicle because he's asking me how to lock and unlock the vehicle. And then I asked him, when the guest asked me that, I asked him like, okay, like, have you actually drove one before? And the guest was like, yeah, I drove one so many times. But you don't know how to lock or unlock the car. So that's just a bad deal. Anyways, I don't want to take much of y'all time. Pretty much that's what happens a lot out here in Atlanta. And you just have to be on your toes. And I'm sure this doesn't only happen in Atlanta. It happens in other states. So you just want to be more alert. You want to make sure that you can read between the lines and pay attention to every message, even just the way they text and all that, just to try to peep any loopholes that can save you from a situation, a bigger situation in the future. So either way, I was able to get partial earnings, and to be very honest, it wasn't really like a huge booking that I was missing a lot of money on. I was only getting paid $60 after TURO's fees. Right now, I have my prices set at a very, very low price just because it's January, and it is, let me actually pull that receipt up. So it actually doesn't show me the receipt anymore. That happens when the guest cancels. When you're late, it's considered pretty much like a no-show, and TURO makes it like the guest actually canceled. So even though like I said I didn't want the trip anymore, but it falls on the guest, right? So it's the guest who canceled. So whenever that happens, they don't show you the full receipt. Right now, the prices are a little bit at a very, very fair and affordable rate, just because it's January. Which is like a slow season, you know, after the holidays, January, everybody's still trying to get themselves back together. And then also right now, it's also winter time, especially in Atlanta. For some reason, it's been snowing a lot. The roads haven't been so great. The weather conditions haven't been the best. So in order for me to still be able to possibly make something during this month, right now, I have it at a very fair price for all my vehicles. And you know, I do those kind of things just to, not really just for the money, to build my clientele, to build my reviews, to build my status as a host. And yeah, so that's just what we did. And the reason I really wanted to actually finish up on this video, because I probably wasn't even gonna really drop the video, but I just wanted to let you guys know what also goes down and the downsides as well, and just the little loopholes that you guys should look out for. And as always, I like to use my experience, you know, to kind of just share it with you guys. And because at the end of the day, I can't really talk about anybody else's experience. I have to talk about my experience. So I just like to share that with you guys, share that with my community, with my family on here, and just keep you guys updated on how things are going. But anyways, that's what we did, you know what I'm saying? So welcome to the day in the life of a TURO entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? So these things happen. This is not my first time it's happened. It's not my second, third, fourth, or fifth time. So yeah, these happen, and I just want to make that be known to you guys. But anyways, man, thanks for rocking with me. Thanks for tuning into my channel. Make sure that you guys subscribe if you're new. Please hit that subscribe button. I'm on the road to continue to grow this year. This year is really about giving you guys a lot of game, a lot of content, and just share my journey with y'all. And I really hope you guys like it. So if you do, make sure you hit that like button. Stay tuned, turn on the bell to receive a post notification whenever I drop. I try to drop one of these once every week. So stay tuned. Let's keep it going, man. It's 2025. Make sure that we're staying to our goals, sticking to our health goals, financial goals, physical goals, whatever it is. Make sure that we're accomplishing that this year. Thank you guys so much for watching. Till next time. Ski!